In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm generating a full-time monthly income through trading options with my strategy called the Premium Cycle. So I have a 80,000 US dollar account, which I'm publicly sharing on YouTube and X, where I have generated in the last 60 days, so in the last 2 months, I have generated $7,527.82. I am sharing this account publicly because I want to be transparent about my trading and my strategy, that you can follow what I'm doing and that you can understand how this strategy actually works consistent and how I can generate a full-time monthly income on just a $80,000 account while not working a single minute. Okay, so this strategy is perfect for young people who want to retire early, who want to actually live a more free lifestyle and don't just depend on their active income from their job. So I'm a strong believer that this strategy actually gives a sense to young people to save their money, to have a capital, and to not burn themselves in any type of high risk trading strategies like day trading or something comparable, because that is just way too risky to lose all your hard earned capital. Also, this strategy is very useful for people who have already retired or who are planning to retire anytime soon. The main focus of the strategy and of my community is to be free and to generate a monthly cash flow that will be enough to live a free life and to do what you enjoy doing and not to overwork yourself for the rest of your life. Okay, so as you guys can see here, my profit in the last 60 days would be $3,763.91 per month for doing absolutely nothing. So I have actually generated that type of money for doing absolutely nothing. And down here, I have a screenshot which proves to you that I have actually realized this profit. It says realized profit over here, and you can see the exact number here, which I have done in the last 60 days on a 80,000 US dollar account. Okay, so as everything comes with trading, this is just a percentage game. The more capital you have, the more return you can make in a number. Okay, so if we just speak about percentage, this would be a 4.7% monthly return on your capital. Okay, 3,763 will be 4.7% of an 80,000 US dollar account, or it would be 56.45% annually. Okay, and to compare that with the average S&P 500 return, it would be sitting at around 10% per year. So as you guys can see, I am massively outperforming the S&P 500 with my strategy. So let's jump into it. Let's do a quick run on my strategy. So this is the Premium Cycle. The Premium Cycle I am using in the US options market. Okay, if we sell an option, we are always trading 100 pack of shares of a stock that we possibly want to own. So one option is always worth 100 shares. That's why I'm always saying to my community, you need at least $10,000 in capital to start with this strategy, because if you have less money, there's literally not any high quality stocks that you can trade this strategy on. Okay, so a minimum amount of 10,000 US dollars is needed, as we are trading options which come in 100 pack of a stock. So if a stock is trading around $50 per share, you're gonna need a capital of $5,000 in order to trade the strategy. So what we do is, first we sell a cash secured put, which consists out of a strike price and an expiration date, which basically says that we are willing to buy 100 shares of a stock on a specific expiration date. And for this commitment, we are going to be paid a premium by the market. So instantly, we are going to collect a premium which the market is going to deposit into our trading account. That would be our monthly income. So basically, we just wrote a monthly paycheck for ourselves. Now we have to do absolutely nothing for 1 month, and we just wait that our expiration date is going to come around. We can also write weekly cash secured puts, and we can also write every 2 weeks a cash secured put, but I prefer to do that monthly just for generating a monthly income, okay? So all we do now is just wait for the expiration date, and when the expiration date of our contract comes around, we just see if our stock dropped to our strike price, and if it ever dropped to our strike price, okay, we will get assigned 100 shares of that stock where we sold our cash secured put. So all that happened is that we collected our premium upfront for making that commitment, and now since the stock dropped to the price where we said we are going to buy 100 shares, we own 100 shares of that stock. And now we have the possibility to sell a covered call. So a covered call is basically a cash secured put just to the upside. So we are saying, we are committing ourselves to sell our stock again at an even higher price with an expiration date. So we are saying if our stock is going to reach a specific price which is higher than where we bought it, we are willing to sell that stock at that strike price again. And for this commitment, we are going to collect another premium. So we are collecting our next monthly income, okay? And let's say we will not get assigned up here, so the stock will not drop as low where we have to buy it. Well, absolutely nothing will happen. We will just collect our premium. So we can just go down here, okay? And we can just sell a cash secured put again. So we can sell as many cash secured puts as we want to do until we actually end up being assigned that we have to own 100 shares. And then we sell the covered call, okay? And for the covered call, every time we sell a covered call, we collect a premium again. And we can do that as long as we end up getting assigned, which means the stock rises and actually exceeds our strike price. So we have to sell at our price where we agreed to sell the stock, where we also, each time we sold a covered call, we collected a premium. Well, then we collected all of our premiums and the capital appreciation between our strike price where we bought and between our strike price where we sold. So we bought somewhere down here and we sold somewhere much higher, okay? So we also made a capital gain plus all of our premiums. So that will be, in this very specific month, a very, very attractive income, okay? And then our stocks will be called away because we will have to sell them at that strike price. So now we have cash back in our account and we sold 100 stocks of that company, and we just start down here at the bottom again with a cash secured put. So we just look for the next stock that we possibly want to buy, and we just sell a cash secured put once again. And this is how the premium cycle basically closes. So we can always continue in the premium cycle and either way sell cash secured puts or sell covered calls if we ever own that stock. And this strategy is considered much safer than any other strategy that exists in the market. And this strategy will work long term for you because this is an income focused investment strategy for long term investors, okay? This is not a high risk, short term trading strategy which will just end up liquidating your account and completely blowing up your capital. So this is the strategy that I use to generate a very attractive passive monthly income and live a free lifestyle, a lifestyle that I actually like living and which allowed me to fully retire in my 20s. So if you're interested in the strategy, you can follow me here on YouTube, and you can also check out the link in the description of this video, which is going to lead you to my community where I am teaching this strategy of the premium cycle very, very detailed so you understand it by yourself. and I also have an active chat where we are communicating with each other, where I am sharing my live trades with my community. So if this is something that you're interested in, I will be happy to see you in my community.